The most viewed video that I've ever edited pulled in over 1.8 million views. And deadass, within the first 10 seconds, there was a typo. Instead of industry, it said insusry. Now, do not ask me what industry it was referring to. If you know, you know. But here's the crazy part. That one stupid typo, it led me to making over $53,000 in just under 8 months. And it completely rewired the way that I saw video editing. Not as some skill or some side hustle, but as a business, a real one. Once I break it down for you, video editing will no longer be a way to make a couple of grand a month, but the reason that you'll wake up in 6 months living a life of true freedom, because you've built something that actually buys your time back. Why do I know this? Because it's exactly what it did for me. So what did this typo reveal to me that was so pivotal? It was the fact that despite the glaringly obvious mistake, the video performed amazingly. It got just under 2 million views and made the creator hundreds of thousands of dollars. Seeing these results was the moment I realized that I'd been lied to. Lied to by all of the editing gurus. I'd been led to believe that the better my editing was, the more money I'd be paid. If I just learned After Effects, then I could charge thousands of dollars for a single video. However, that is complete and utter bullshit. The aesthetics of a video don't matter anywhere near as much as you've been led to believe. You see, the creators who are making the most money on YouTube aren't actually YouTubers. No, they're entrepreneurs. And if their videos are making them money, why would they care what it looks like? They're not driven by aesthetics, they're driven by outcome. The client whose video I made this typo on never once gave me any direction on how to take the aesthetic of his videos. At first, I thought this was a bad thing, because he had some subconscious expectations that he wasn't telling me. However, that simply wasn't the case. The reason he didn't tell me how he wanted his videos to look is because he didn't care. As long as the videos looked respectable, saved him time, and made him money, he would pay me thousands of dollars every single month to edit him videos with typos in. That's obviously a hyperbole, but these videos were nothing special. Why? Because he didn't need special. He wanted results. But if you want my personal help to find clients like this, clients who don't care about the aesthetics of a video, but care about the results that you get them, then that's exactly what I help my clients do inside of my one-on-one mentorship program. We'll help you find and land clients who don't care about the aesthetics of a video. The clients who only care about how much money that you're making them through YouTube. And once you've actually landed those clients, we'll help you build delivery systems so that you're not editing all day. Just like Martin, who landed a 3K per month client with the simplest editing you've ever seen. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, then click the first link in the description to apply to work with me. Now that we've established making our clients money is more important than anything else, this opens up a massive opportunity. An opportunity to be quite frankly lazy. Now I know you've been brainwashed by schools to believe that being lazy is bad, but in the real world, this is simply not true. Being lazy is being efficient. Just like Bill Gates said, I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Now, video editing is inherently a difficult task. It's technical and requires a lot of knowledge. So how on earth are we going to make it fast and easy? Well, we build systems. Systems that are made once and we can use indefinitely into the future. Like we established earlier, even if the client is getting similar videos each time, it doesn't matter if you're getting them results. With the client I was referring to earlier, all of the videos looked nearly identical. They had the same text effects, same B-roll style, and same music. But this isn't a bad thing. It builds brand affinity. Think about it. Why is a TV show like Friends so popular? Because it has the same format every single time you come back to it. That's what we can do with YouTube videos. If you edit a creator's videos nearly identically every single time, it makes the videos bingeable and therefore perform better. And if their channel performs better, you make them more money, which, like we said earlier, is more important than anything else. Therefore, keeping all of their videos similar and simple will make the client more money. But what does this have to do with anything? Well, this means that we can build all the effects once and reuse them again and again and again. Me and my clients do this by building something that we call the Vault. All it is a Premiere Pro project with every effect that you would need to make a client's video. So all you have to do when editing one of their videos is copy and paste over the relevant effects from the Vault to the current timeline that you're working on. This is single-handedly the fastest way to edit videos. No amount of shortcuts or presets could get any faster than this system. And yes, it's not going to speed up making fancy 3D After Effects animations, but that's not what we're going for. The clients that we're working with don't value that type of editing. So everything that's in the Vault is going to be in a simple text-based style. Why? Because this is the easiest to reuse and gets our clients the best results. No animations, no transitions, just simple, clean, professional effects. Things like lower thirds, half and full screen text, and maybe some simple diagrams to explain complex ideas, but nothing else. The simpler, the better. The best example of this is Ed Lawrence's YouTube channel. His editor is killing this style, and if you need inspiration for your own Vault, go check out his videos. But do not just blatantly copy it. Value comes in uniqueness. So yeah, take inspiration, but come up with your own style. With the Vault, you'll be able to make videos that make your clients money within a matter of hours. You heard me right, not tens of hours, hours. When my clients implement this system, their average editing time goes down from 20. When my clients implement the Vault system, their average editing time goes from around 20 hours per video to 2 hours per video. If you're charging $250 per video, with just 4 hours of editing per day, you can make $500 a day. That's why the system is so powerful. Now, you might be thinking, how could you ever edit a full 10-minute video in 2 hours? Well, let me break it down for you. First, we use a software like Final Cut to cut out all the silences and bad takes in the footage automatically. Then, because it won't get it perfect, we go through for about 20 minutes correcting the mistakes. While we're doing this, we add markers in the timeline to note where we can put effects. Then all we do is open up the Vault and copy and paste over the relevant effects. Once we've done that, all you have to do is change the text to match what they're saying. That is it. It's that simple. So once you pitch your editing style as a way to get your clients more customers, that's when you will find it easy to charge high ticket retainers. Now, this whole system depends on one pivotal thing. And if you get this wrong, there is no chance of this system working. It's the clients that you're working with. In 2025, there are only two types of creators on YouTube: educators and entertainers. Entertainers are YouTubers who make videos to solve boredom. These are channels like Mr. Beast, Ryan Trahan, or The Sidemen. They're trying to appeal to as many people as possible. Their goal is to get everybody on the planet to watch their videos. Why? Because they make all of their money from AdSense. AdSense is the money that YouTube pays you for putting adverts on your video, and they get paid per 1,000 views. So the more thousands of views they can get, the more money they'll make. Now, these are the creators that you're going to see every other editor on YouTube flexing that they're working with. Flexing that they're working with creators with 10, 50 million subscribers. Now, on paper, this might look cool, but the hidden truth is that these creators are awful to work with. Sure, they may pay thousands of dollars for a single video. However, that's not as good as it seems. Because they're trying to get as many views as possible, the best way to do this is to maximize retention. If YouTube sees that loads of people are watching it all the way through, they're going to show it to more people, which makes the creators more money. So how do they maximize retention? By making the video as engaging as possible. Literally, they only care about how the video looks. They need fancy 3D animations every 5 seconds, because if they're not there, the 12-year-olds are gonna get bored without the flashy, sparkling lights. And as an editor, this is not fun to work on. Honestly, with this many effects and animations, these videos could take weeks, maybe even months to finish. And if a video takes you a month to finish, and you're charging $2,000 for it, then you're capped at $2K per month. On the other hand, educators are creators who solve problems. They help people, change lives, and make the world a better place. Now, the TLDR is, if you're an editor, you should always be working with educators, because the most important reason is that you're actually making a difference in this world. You're not making videos for some 6-year-old to watch while they're taking a shit, but instead you're actually making people's lives better. That aside, educators are way better people to work with. Why? Because they don't care about how many views their video gets. They care about who is watching their videos. They'd rather get 100 views of millionaires than 1,000,000 views of 12-year-olds. Therefore, they really don't care about the aesthetics of the video. They make their money through selling a digital product. They use YouTube to generate leads, and the videos will turn them into buyers. And a simple editing style is perfect for that. Why? Because it appeals to an older demographic. An older demographic that actually has money to spend on their products. Again, they're not trying to appeal to 12-year-olds who need spinning flashy animations to hold their attention. Why? Because they're never going to turn into customers. They're not the people that they're trying to help. So when you can pitch your editing as a way to attract more of their ideal viewers, that, my friend, is when you're going to get very rich from video editing. But if you want the exact system on how to find these clients, then click this video up here.